Hello everybody, this is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com. Welcome to this 30-minute practice. So we are continuing with our plank challenge. So by the end of the week, we are preparing our bodies for a 90-second plank. But as we go through each session, the 5 sessions, we're focusing in on the 5 elements, elements of nature. And the first one was earth. Today is water. And what I love about this element is that it really gets me to move, or us to move, in a more fluid, dancey type of way, which is really good for obviously it's fun, but it's also really wonderful. It's wonderful for our joints. So if you want healthy joints, this wavy-like movement of the body, where you have this kind of creative license to do whatever you wish, is not only fun, but it is also, it gets your body into that kind of youthful state that we're wanting to maintain throughout our lives. So water, this element, another word for it is jala or apa. And it's associated with fluidity, adaptability, and purification. It also represents our emotions and intuition. On a physical level, it's associated with taste, so the saliva, reproductive system, and is present in bodily fluids such as blood, lymph, and our sweat. So it's, yes, and it makes sense, right? Because when we're dancing, we sweat more, as I am fully aware, because I love to dance. So we're going to, no props needed here, just you. Let's sit up nice and tall. Let's take the first few moments to create that kind of plank-like shape with your body as you sit. So when we're sitting here, we often feel pretty stiff, rigid, the opposite of what apa, the water element, feels like. But soon we'll be moving. So we sit for a moment, feel the strength of those muscles wrapping around your waist, around your tummy, around your back to support you. And then we hence bring air into our bodies through Ujjayi breath. And all of a sudden there's this wave-like movement of the spine. So let's take another few breaths here, inhaling deeply. And then exhaling, and creating that ocean-like breath, Ujjayi, victorious breath. And let's just begin with a few Sufi circles, leaning forward, that circle to the right. Just warming up the spine. Go as small or large as you wish. Eyes closed. And then let's sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in and reverse that circle. And then let's come up nice and tall. Take your left hand outside of your left hip. Right arm reaches to the sky, stretch to the left. And we're going to go back and forth, not holding for too long, creating that fluid movement, waking up the spine and the hips. Let's go back and forth. Inhaling back to center, exhaling as you bend. Let's do one more set. Finishing on the left side, stretching, and then lifting up nice and tall. Reach both arms up to the sky, stretch, and then let the hands float back to your knees. Take a deep breath in. Already you feel the body waking up. Amazing. And then gently transition. Let's actually transition to the front. Let's stand at the front of the mat. We'll start there. Once you're there, standing in Tadasana. Hands resting next to your sides. Knees are soft. Let yourself sway from side to side or forward and backwards, just loosening up. So rather than just standing tall, we'll think of Apa, water. Inhaling and exhaling. And then coming back to stillness, bring the arms up and then turn the palms upwards and then float the arms next to your sides. So we're just lifting up, the palms stay up, facing up to the ceiling, and just lift them as high as your head, and then float them back down. Just a few of these. Knees are soft here, so lifting up as if you're carrying something up, and then you decide to drop it. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, lower. We're going to add on to this. Inhale, lift. This time bend the knees, sweep your arms back behind you. Then inhale, lift, listen closely, lower the arms next to your sides. Inhale, lift the arms, bend the knees, sit down into that chair, float the arms back behind you. So if you're going to jump forward, then lift the arms up and let them float back to your sides. A few more sets of these. Inhale, lift the arms up, and then sit down into your chair, sweep your arms back. Inhale, lift the arms up, let them float, then arms next to your sides. Getting into this rhythm, inhale, reach the arms up, and then bend the knees, sweep the arms back. Inhale, back up, and then float the arms next to your sides. This time, inhale, reach the arms up, lift your right knee up into that 90-degree shape, and then step your right foot back into a high lunge. Sweep the arms forward and then sweep the arms back. Forward. And you can go as far forward as you wish. Reach back. So the further forward you reach, the more core work you have to activate. Reach back. Let's lift that right leg back up in front of you and then lower the foot down. Inhale, inhale, reach the arms up, sit down into your chair, follow closely, listen to me. Little bit of a changing of things. Inhale, lift the arms up, let the arms float next to your sides. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, come into your chair, reach the arms up. This time, inhale, reach the arms up, lift your left leg up. In front of you to a 90-degree shape. Step left foot back as you sweep your arms back behind you. High lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, float the arms back. Inhale, up and back. You do what feels just right for you. Take an inhale and exhale. Left leg lifts forward again. Lower the feet down. Take a pause here. Standing tall, rocking from side to side. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Let the arms float next to the sides. This time, inhale, reach the arms up. Lift your right knee up in front of you. This time, step the right foot back into warrior two. Arms out to the side. Inhaling and exhaling. Then take an inhale and exhale. Right hand behind your right thigh. Left arm stretches, reverse warrior towards your back leg. And we're going to go back and forth between extended warrior, left arm on the thigh. Right arm reaches over to the left and then back to reverse warrior. Inhale, center, exhale, extended warrior. Keep going from side to side. Working these side muscles, oblique muscles. One more time, extended warrior, and then curl the back toes under. Take an inhale and exhale. Step right foot forward, back to that 90-degree shape. Stand up tall, arms. Sweep the arms up to the sky this time. Let the hands float to your heart. Take a pause here, breathing in. And breathing out. Just take a moment. Let the arms rest next to your sides. Take an inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Let the arms float next to your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Lots of chair poses today. Inhale, lift the arms up. Float the arms down. This time, inhale, left leg lifts to a 90-degree shape. Step left foot back into your warrior two. Arms out to the sides. I can already feel the sweat. Reverse warrior. Left hand behind your left thigh. Stretch towards your back leg. Take an inhale and exhale. Extended warrior. Right arm on the right thigh. Stretch to the right. Keep going back and forth. Inhaling and exhaling. Water, fluidity, adaptability. Keep going back and forth, going at the pace that works for you. Opening up the arms one more time. Come to your extended warrior and then take an inhale and curl your back toes under. Step forward into that 90-degree shape, lower the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Let the arms float next to your sides. Take a pause here. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's go through a sun salutation. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here in downward facing dog. How good this feels. Swaying from side to side, loosening up those hips. Then inhale into plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, sphinx, or upward facing dog. Lower back down. Take your hands out to the sides, outside your mat. On your fingertips, elbows lifting up. Let's lift up into your cobra. Inhaling a few sets of these cobra push-ups. Lower your chest down. Lifting back up as you inhale. Exhale, lower down. Strengthening those back muscles. One more time, lifting up.
And then exhale, lower back down. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back into a child's pose. Keep the arms long and strong. Breathing deeply. Inhale. And exhale. Taking an inhale, come to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet closer together. Inhale, right leg reaches up to the sky. Stretch through that right leg. Exhale, step right foot to right thumb. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Revolving lunge. And then bring your hands inside your right foot and turn your entire body to the left long end of the mat. And let's do some flowing from side to side, bending and straightening the legs with the hands on the ground. Or you can bring your hands to your heart. You find a place that's just perfect for you, swaying from side to side. Think of joints, the lubrication of joints. And then turn your right toes forward, curl the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your feet closer together. This time, left leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, step left foot to left thumb. Runner's lunge. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm reaches up. Revolving lunge, breathing in and breathing out. Lower that left hand inside your left foot and turn your entire body to the right long end of the mat. Let's bend and straighten, swaying from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Take one more deep breath in. Bending your left leg, turning your left toes forward, curling the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Let's do a few spinal rolls. Take it, rolling up onto your toes, rounding the spine, spinal waves. Bending the knees, pressing back into a downward facing dog. So you're going, floating into your plank, bending those knees and pressing back into your downward facing dog. Creative license. You do what feels just right for you. If you need to lower the knees to the ground, that's fine. This is a strengthener, as you probably could tell. And then the next time, lower the knees to the ground. Sit back into a child's pose, arms long and strong. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling, coming up onto all fours, into your plank. Lower the left forearm down and the right forearm down. You're in a forearm plank. So from here, we're going to take the left hip, tap the ground. If you need to lower the knees down, that's fine. Right hip, tap the ground. So you're doing a little twisty movement here. Left hip down and then right hip. This hurts your back in any way. Stay in a plank without the twist. Just tapping. One more time, and then lower all the way down, pubic bone to the ground, into Sphinx. Let the chest slide forward. Breathing deeply, inhale. And exhale. Water. Appa. And then lower yourself down, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, lift back up. And then let's transition onto our right hip. Let's swing your legs forward. Fold over those legs, forward bend. taking a pause here, letting the breath continue to flow. Inhale. And exhale. So you're still feeling the spinal wave continuously, even in your passive stretches, because you're inhaling with the breath, you're creating that wave. And then from here, stay in your forward bend. We're going to do our abdominal flow. Just follow me closely. Legs are straight, or you can always bend the knees with the feet flat on the ground. Reach your arms forward in front of you. Take an inhale and lift the arms up. Come up into your Tadasana. You're seated, sitting up tall. And then roll the shoulders back. We'll do it slow for the first one. Exhaling, push forward with those hands as you lean back. So a nice tummy strengthener. Then inhale, open the arms wide. Lift up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace the hands, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands, place them back behind you on your fingertips, squeeze shoulder blades, lift your heart. And then stay here, exhale. And then inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, forward fold. I'm going to do that a little faster this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. In your Tadasana, nice and tall seat. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, push forward with those arms, lean as far back as you can. Then inhale, open up, using those tummy muscles. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace the hands, inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the hands behind your back. Lift your heart. Exhale, stay here. And then inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, float down, forward bend. Take 2 breaths here, inhaling. And exhale. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up, sweeping those arms to the sky. Exhale, circling the arms back and pushing back with those, forward with those hands, leaning back. And then inhale, tummy muscles back, pulls you back up to a seated position. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, interlace hands, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the hands back. This time we're going to change it up a little bit. Place the fingertips forward, flatten out those hands, slide your feet in until they're flat on the ground. Take a deep breath in, lift the hips up into your upward plank variation with the knees bent. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath in. Lift your hips upwards. Strength, yes. And then lower back down. Extend those legs. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to do that again, but this time the upward plank will be a straight-legged one. So follow me. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, circle the arms back. Maybe you could lean even further back. Pause, and then inhale, open up the arms. Sit up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release the hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then flatten out those hands so the fingertips are pointing forward. Now you can do what we just did before with the feet flat on the ground or legs straight. Point the toes, squeeze the legs together. Take an inhale, lift up into your upward facing plank. Same plank, but lifting in the opposite direction.
And then lower your bottom down. Inhaling, arms reach to the sky, float forward, forward bend.
Ooh, take an inhale, and as you exhale, ease yourself onto your back. So you could bend those knees if you'd like, coming all the way down. And stretching through the arms, stretching through the legs. Water, Appa. Hug your knees into your chest. Little rocks from side to side. So this is why I love yoga. There's so many variations of the practice. So we can really target different parts of the body. That's from here, you could take your right leg, cross it over your left, and then let the knees drop to the left into your spinal twist. Arms out to the side like wings, and turn and gaze towards that right arm. Palms are up. Nice squeeze of those inner thighs, hips. So if we're ever looking for what is the fountain of youth, it's movement. Inhale, lift up. Uncross your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Take your left leg, cross it over your right. Let the knees drop to the right. Arms open, turning, looking towards your left arm. Yes, movement. No matter how, some of us have, different things going on, we're limited. Find a way to move. And one of the ways is breathing. You're moving your body through your breath, through pumping the diaphragm. That's coming back up. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself one more hug, and then extend left leg to left corner, right to right. Do a little wiggle until finally your entire body is resting on the earth. Let yourself relax and be. Chin slightly tucked. And you can stay where you are as I come up to seal the practice. So just sitting here for a moment, whenever you get there. And you can, what's wonderful about, ending the class, seated again, is you can compare how you felt when you first sat down to now. And it's like, what happened? How did this happen? Your whole body tingles, especially after this type of a practice. You feel like, okay, I can get on with my day.
or I can end my day, whenever you do this type of practice. And as I bring my hands in front of my heart to seal this practice, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, comment below, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Namaste.